Today I'll be reviewing Super Mario Bros. Now this game really started out one of the biggest franchises in history, and to this day kind of stands up to the modern Mario Brothers. Even though there's been a lot of representations like Super Mario Brothers Wii and Super Mario Brothers 2 and 3, this is arguably the best of the franchise. The gameplay on this is really nice and fluid, and even beat the later Super NES games, although sometimes you will have a few slip-ups in the physics. That's just going to happen with all games. But you never really fall through like the corners or anything, which can happen in a lot of older games. The whole game is not as good as its sequels, but there's a lot to be improved, but it's still really good anyway. The music in this game is iconic. It has a big variety, and the brutal death music is just that music that you just dread to hear, but at the same time it's really catchy. I wouldn't mind hearing it in pretty much every game. There's also the victorious end music, which I really do love. The backgrounds are sometimes repetitive for the music, but also kind of even the game background is repetitive when you're like running through. But it's not as repetitive as most games in both background and music. Like some of them are just the same three notes, which really annoys me. But the levels are often unique compared to some other NES games, which are just the same backgrounds, and it keeps you coming back for more for sure. There are two playable characters, Mario and Luigi. They're different colors, that's the only difference. And you know why? Because they're badass characters. There's just not much to say about Mario or Luigi since they're just the same characters, but they're still cool anyways. This game also has some cool power-ups, which doubles upgrades and gives more health. The game just has one of those ways of being those pointless fun games. It doesn't have to have a plot, it doesn't need to have a plot, because you know what? It's fucking Mario. Overall, I give Mario Bros. a 10 out of 10 for being one of the first great pioneering games.